There are 5 key messages highlighting Safe Boating Awareness Week. The first one is the importance of wearing a life jacket. And the law is clear. For recreational boats in Canada, it is a legal requirement to have a Canadian-approved personal flotation device or life jacket of appropriate size for each person on board.
We do find a lot of boats that they're lacking the correct number of PFDs. Particularly some of the larger wake boats that have a carrying capacity of 15 people on board the boat. They might have 10 to 12 life jackets, they might not.
If they stop you out in the lake and you don't have one of these, it's going to cost you, I think it's about $200 per life jacket for on there. So if you get 5 or 6 people on there and you don't have any life jackets, it's a big bill right off the top.
Some of the newer life jackets and PFDs are much easier to wear than previous versions. The auto inflate vest, although not approved for all boaters, automatically inflates when you hit the water.
The public can buy these types of vests. I have 2 of them for my own boats. They're very comfortable to wear. If you're kayaking, you can get these types of vests that don't auto-inflate, and they're very comfortable to wear when you're paddling. Voisinot
is part of a full-time marine enforcement crew in the summer.
In this province, a boat is considered a private place, so you can have alcohol on board and you can consume liquor. The operator of the boat has to be able to pass a screening test at .08, and we do carry the screening devices on board our boat. Surprisingly, we don't encounter impaired boat operators as frequently as what a lot of people seem to suggest.
The fire department reminds boaters to be aware of their surroundings in the lake. For example, they encounter vessels run aground where Mission Creek dumps into the lake.
With the early season, there's a lot of debris in the water from Mission Creek and Mill Creek and that sort of thing, and then boaters get in trouble by not paying attention, running into drifts, deadheads, that kind of thing on the lake. A lot of incidents happen at night, people not knowing the lakes, running into sandbars or log booms, that sort of thing. Yeah, we get caught all at night for those kind of things.
This vessel has been checked for compliance with a safe boating guide.
Some of the other messages include the importance of taking a safe boating course, knowing the risks of falling into cold water, and ensuring your vessel is prepared before casting off. That means you have the proper safety equipment on board.
And the fire extinguisher, of course, in case you get a fire on board. Reboarding device is really important, so there's somebody falls in the water, you have some method of being able to retrieve them back out of there. As is that heave and buoying line, because if somebody falls over, you can toss them that and then pull them into the boat and then do a rescue with that. Bailer in case you got water on board.
When you have guests on board your boat, make sure they know where the safety equipment is, because it could be the operator that needs help.
Enjoy the lake, but respect the lake. Realize that it's not always your friend, and you have to just be so aware of the environment that you're working or recreating in.